Back, I'm here at the Animal Rescue League with Megan Matamoros. Glad to have you with us, Megan. First of all, let's talk about our adoptable pet of the week. We want to talk about Doug Dimmadome, which Nickelodeon fans will get the reference. Tell us what we need to know about Doug.
Yeah, Doug's a 2-year-old male dog. He is quite rotund. He's about 80 pounds, but he's 80 pounds of love. He loves to cuddle with you in bed. He loves to just kind of roll around. He does have still some of that energy that a 2-year-old dog's gonna have. So he does play a little bit rough, you know, can throw his weight around. So getting a harness for him or a proper leash and collar is gonna be really important for him. But he absolutely loves food. So he knows his sits, his stays, and his lay downs, and he'll do anything to make you happy with that. Treats, he does like to be pet. All the time, and he loves people. He does need to be the only dog in the home. He's a little awkward around other dogs, prefers to not be there, and just a little bit of older children in the home. Due to his size and his play for nature, we just want to make sure he's set up for success.
All right, so some kids who are maybe a little older that can roughhouse with him, maybe.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Speaking of, you know, maybe getting some of those behaviors tightened up, you guys have training classes we want to remind people about, specifically some ones for just depending on the dog, right, and their needs that we wanted to highlight too. Yeah,
we've got our Good Manners class starting on May 8th right here at ARL main location in our training center. And that's just to learn a little bit more about dog behavior. For one, how to read your dog's body language, what they're telling you, because dogs do speak, just not in a language we can understand. So they kind of go over those fundamentals of those. But then the best part too is learning your basic cues, like how do you get a dog to sit, stay, and lay down like Doug Dimmadome. So they teach you all of that, and they'll go into some basics of leash training, and then making sure that they are paying attention to you in really distracting situations, such as going on walks, or maybe when new people come in the home and they want to absolutely greet that person, but maybe that person isn't ready to be greeted like that. So they kind of go over all those things. It's a 4-week program, and it meets once a week.
Okay, so if people are interested, what do they need to do?
They can go down on our website, arl-iowa.org, and look at that training right in the search bar.
Okay, perfect. And is it 6 months and up, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Dogs
and up to date on vaccines.
Okay, good to know. All right, we talked about dogs. That's a big focus, right, here at the ARL, but also lots of other animals. I was going to say furry friends, but maybe some of them don't have fur. That we want to remind people that if maybe you're looking for a smaller pet, that you guys have as well.
Yeah, we have small animals here. Not a lot of people know that. You know, they think dogs and cats, but we have small animals, and also obviously our livestock, horses and pigs and everything else there. But with our small animals right now, we do have rabbits, guinea pigs, and rats. I do want to focus on our rats because we actually have 5 baby rats, which are super cute and adorable. If you look on the website of their photos, they're very friendly. And then we also have 10 adoptable adult rats. They all kind of came from the same situation, so they're all looking for a loving home there. Rats are great first-time pets. They don't have a super long lifespan, so responsibility for the adopter, you know, not years and years and years of care. They don't need a lot of space. They like a nice vertical enclosure, but it doesn't take up, you know, a whole room in your house. And they're omnivores too, so they can have a little bit of everything, just like we're omnivores, so they can have meats and veggies and everything in between, along with their pelleted diet.
Okay, yeah, I remember talking about that in the past, that they're a good first-time kind of starter pet, which I had never heard before. Where there's specific locations, right, that people can go if they are interested in maybe adopting a smaller pet?
Yeah, we actually have 4 locations because we don't want to limit where you can get a small animal. That's here right at ARL Main, our Des Moines Animal Services location, ARL West, and just starting this year at PetSmart in Ankeny, you can get adoptable rabbits that are from us.
Got it. Okay, great. And I'm assuming on the website, right, people can see the location that the animal's at.
Yep, you do want to pay attention to that since they can potentially be at 4 locations. You just search on the website and right under their name and age is the location of that animal.
Okay, great. Okay, an event coming up as well as we move into the more, or at least closer to summer and through spring as well, combining pets and biking. Right.
That's right, that's our Pedal for Paws. It's gonna be 19 miles of biking, so quite a ways, but it's gonna be really fun. All the benefits and proceeds go right back into the ARL to us. There's 5 local businesses participating in this, and at each one of those really cool stops is going to be drink specials and some food specials, and a proceed of those drinks and food purchases come right back to us.
Okay, great. And I'm assuming the website to sign up.
Yep, that's
okay.
right. It's just $25 in advance, $35 on the day. So if you're looking for a last minute thing to do on May 16th, that's where you want to go.
Okay, sounds great. Megan, thank you so much for being with us, and we will be right back.